All right. Check it out, check it out. Man with the plan, the host with the most, the mighty J.O.E. in the days of hip hop. Before I kick this thing off again, man, please like and hit that subscribe button. Like and hit that subscribe button. All right. Today, doing a review of the legendary hip hop group, A Tribe Called Quest, man. We're just gonna briefly run through their catalog, man. I believe one of the greatest hip hop groups ever, the pioneer of fusing jazz and hip hop, jazz beats and hip hop lyrics together, man, with amazing samples. Man, incredible group, man. This group is comprised of four members: Q-Tip, Fife Dog, Ali Shaheed Muhammad, and Jerobi White. And I think they first bust on the scene, as I remember, on a cameo of De La Soul's debut album, 3 Feet High and Rising. You know, I think Buddy and I know Q-Tip was on the video Me, Myself, and I. But as a group, they released their first album, I think April 17th of 1990. People's Instinctive Travels and Paths of Rhythm. This was the one with I Left My Wallet in El Segundo, Bonita Applebum, and Can I Kick It? And man, they had some more jams on there. Footprints, Mr. Muhammad. Man, that was just a dope album, man. Dope album. Eventually, they finally got a certification. I believe maybe 6 years later, it finally was certified gold by the RIAA. So it did eventually go gold, man. It was our introduction to them, you know. And fast forward, 1991, you know, they came back again. This time, man, I mean, this time they was on. This one here, it was on the Low End Theory, man. This is my second favorite album that they done next to the third one. But this one here, man, with Check the Rhyme, we got the jazz, and the song that really introduced us to you know, introduction of what Busta Rhymes was gonna turn out to be, man, or what he had potential to be, which he lived up to it. The Posse Jam Scenario. Man, it had other jams on there too, by Butter, Excursions, Vibes and stuff. I mean, yeah, awesome album, man. Man, if you haven't heard it, go check it out. But you know, all the old hip hop heads, true hip hop heads, they know what I'm talking about, man. This is a masterpiece, man, no doubt. I mean, they was just warming up. I thought they couldn't get no when they released this album here. I just thought they had just peaked out, man. But shit, man. Fast forward to '93. This one here really just blew the doors off my mind, if I could say, man. The Midnight Marauders. Man, this shit here, I was fucking blown away with this one, man. I was just blown. I just couldn't believe it, man. Shit, like the samples they used on there, man. That Minnie Riperton was crazy, man. With Lyrics to Go, they sampled Inside My Love, I believe, by Minnie Riperton. Man, I think he had a award tour, 8 Million Stories, Sucker Nigga. I mean, Oh My God, man, that shit was that shit was incredible, man. That was just a time in music. I mean, even with this was around the time the West Coast was jumping off with Dr. Dre and the Chronic, but no matter what was going on with everybody else, man, they always they stayed in their lane and kept doing what they do best, man. I mean, I ain't give a fuck what was going on around them, hardcore, gangster, this or that, man. They always kept moving forward with what they had started, man. And I think that's why, to me, they're one of the greatest. No matter what era was in, what was going on, what was popular, the dude just kept doing everything. It's like fuck what everybody else got going on. It's us right here, and was very successful at it, man. You know, and I think that's a thing in music people should always uh, take heed of, man. Always believe in your believe in what you're talking about, man, and you'll get your just due. You know what I'm saying? In some way, shape, or form. You know what I'm talking about? Because man, they didn't go chasing anything. You either came to them, you either fucked with them, or you didn't. It was either or. They didn't compromise anything. I don't think so. But I mean, if so, man, you know, you're free to chime in, man, give your opinion on that, man. But I just think, man, they just did what they did, man, and they did it the best, you know. And didn't care what nobody else thought about it. They weren't trying to be hardcore, no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Just some fellas that loved hip hop, man, and they did it their way. And that's what I appreciate about it. I appreciate all groups that do that stick to what they do, man, and true to it. You know what I'm saying? You know. But I mean, it's always good to grow and expand, but keep that base foundation, man. You still want to keep those fans that help got you to this point. You know what I'm saying? And then, 3 years later, man, they come with beats, rhymes, and life with I think it's the introduction of Consequence. I believe, yeah, Consequence on this with they had a few jams on this one too, man. I think the lead single. Now this one here was different, man. It kind of went in a different direction with this one. This one it was different from what it was, but it still was appreciative, though. You know, they had Stressed Out, Once Again, Motivators. They had a few songs on there I did like, man. You know, not I'm gonna keep it real, not as much as Midnight Marauders, but hey, you know, it was still a solid album, man. You know, and then in '98, the grand finale, the Love Movement. Nah, to me, they kind of got back to they got back to what they was a little bit. They kind of got back to what they was known for, man. But and this was a nice way to close out. I think this when they shut it down. To me, I think this was a nice way to end it. You know, find a way, like it like that. Common Ground, the Booty. Yeah, it was laid back, man. It was more something the kind of vibe I was used to hearing from them. And it was bittersweet, man. But I guess they felt it had needed to be done at that time. So but overall, I was very pleased with it. And man, they definitely had a solid career. Uh, a gold certification for that also. And if I didn't mention, Beats, Rhymes, and Life, also platinum. Midnight Marauders, also platinum. Um, so they ended their run with 5 consecutive certifications. 2 gold and 3 platinum. I mean, over basically almost a 10-year run, you know. So man, you can't beat that, man. You can't beat that, you know. You can't beat that because they started in, I heard them in '89, but I guess 9 years. But yeah, it was a hell of a run, and they went off and did their own thing. Q-Tip released a couple solo albums, had some success. Ali Shaheed formed Lucy Pearl, excuse me, with Raphael Sadiq and Dawn, I think. I want to say Dawn Richardson from En Vogue, from Writer. If not, somebody let me know. Found success with that. I think Fife did a couple solo albums. And then little did I know, they never fulfilled their contract obligation with Jive. They still owed them one more album, and that's how the very last album came about. In 2000, I want to say 16. Thank you for your services. Thank you for your services. You got it from here. It would be the very last album, and I think Fife, rest in peace. With I think he passed away before it was released, you know. But they did have vocals on him. I believe he was on like half the songs or something, man. And I must say, after almost 20 years, I was very impressed with this album, man. Very impressed. I definitely went out and bought this one. You know, another solid one from him. The lead singer, I love that. That's my favorite jam. Space Program and We the People and Kids. Enough. It held its own, man, because it was, by then it was a whole different time. But I think for the real hip hop fans, they definitely showed their support. I definitely went out and bought it, and once again, man, another gold certification, man. And after 18 years, you come back in the game, things totally flip and change, and could still come out, deliver a great album, solid album, and sell, go gold. And to me, man, that really solidifies them as one of the best. I know it's not all about numbers all the time, but but then again, it is, in this day and time, about numbers. So, man, they definitely held their own, in different times. So, man, much respect to those guys, man. R.I.P. to Fife. Salute Q-Tip, Jarobi, Shaheed Muhammad. The best to ever do it in this crazy world of hip hop, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna leave you with that. But before I go, man, please like, please subscribe. And if someone you want me to y'all want to chop it up about, man, feel free to let me know. Until next time.